What's happening, people? Good morning, America, and welcome everyone to our live stream. We are proud to announce our new daily broadcast streamed live on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch TV, proudly sponsored by our partners at Forex and Markets.com. Join us every day on your favorite media channel, learn how investments work, win a prize every day, and find out what most Forex brokers don't want you to know. Starting tomorrow, guys, we are launching a new talk show called Show Me the Money, where each and every one of you could win great prizes just by attending our live streams and answering a few simple questions about online trading and investments. Join us every day from 10 o'clock GMT plus 2 on your favorite media channel. Get the latest news at markets opening. Learn what most Forex brokers don't want you to know and get rewarded for it. Big giveaways every Tuesday and Wednesday morning for the ones of you that want to learn how investments work and answer correctly to a few simple questions about online trading and CFDs. Have I got your attention yet? Good morning, everyone. You can find all the links in the description down below. Feel free to like, share, subscribe, follow us on your favorite media channel, and support us in delivering more great content. Happy Monday, everyone. Let's see what is happening with the markets today. What a start of the week we had, guys. What a start of the week. Today, we witnessed one of the biggest swings in the markets in a very, very long time. If you thought last week was rough, wait a minute until I show you the charts today. Here's what's happening in the markets today. The new American president, Joe Biden, declares victory and markets react. U.S. stocks seem set for higher opening on stimulus hope. Oil prices jumped today after a European opening, gaining $2 in only a few hours. That's a huge movement for crude oil, guys. Gold futures literally crashed today, giving back over $50 in just a few hours and pushing gold price back below. Attention, guys, below the 1900 level. Pharma Giant Pfizer announces that its experimental COVID-19 vaccine is over and 90% is effective. What a roller coaster. What a day. What a tremendous reaction of the markets, guys. We are only a few minutes before the U.S. trading session open under the new U.S. President Joe Biden. Let's have a quick look at a couple of very interesting articles. Then let's ring the bell together for the first time this week under a new American president. What do you say? Right, okay. Feel free to type your comments, interact with me, ask your questions, and let me know what you think, what you need, and that's the only way I can help you. Let's start with a couple of interesting articles, guys. Just 5 minutes ahead of the American opening. Now, an article released an hour ago on investing.com. Dow futures soar. Pfizer announces positive vaccine news. Let's see what is happening. U.S. stocks are seen opening substantially higher today, continuing the post-election rally helped by positive news from Pfizer over its COVID-19 virus vaccine, as well as the likely end of political uncertainty after Joe Biden claimed the White House over the weekend. At 7:05 a.m. Eastern Time, S&P 500 futures traded 120 points or 3.5% higher. The Dow futures contract rose 1,312 points or 4.6% higher, while the NASDAQ 100 futures, guys, climbed 140 points or 1.2%. These cash indices last week posted their best weekly gains since April. Now, I was telling you about Pfizer. Early this morning, U.S. pharmaceutical giant Pfizer said its experimental vaccine made in conjunction with German partner BioNTech was more than 90% effective in preventing COVID-19 based on the initial data from a large study. Now, keep an eye on Pfizer at the U.S. market opening, guys. It will probably go through the roof. Very good stock to have a look at. And if it makes sense, why not trade it? This is the first incidence of drug makers showing successful data from a large-scale clinical trial of a COVID vaccine designed to combat a pandemic that has killed over 1 million people worldwide. This is good news for the markets and will be a major help to the COVID task force that President-elect Joe Biden has already convened, appointing former Surgeon General Vivek Murthy and former Food and Drug Administration Commissioner David Kessler to lead the team. Joe Biden clinched the presidency on Saturday, clearing the threshold of 270 electoral college votes needed to win the White House. Donald Trump has yet to concede defeat, but his lawsuits alleging unsubstantiated election fraud are seen as highly likely to fail. The Republicans are expected to keep hold of the Senate, although this won't be decided until January, meaning drastic policy changes such as tax hikes or more stringent corporate regulation are less likely. We see a Biden presidency and divided Congress, our central scenario as a constructive outcome for risk markets, said the analyst at ING in a research note. Along with expectations of a reflationary U.S. fiscal policy and a continued loose monetary policy, there are also hopes that a Biden administration will lead to a more collaborative attitude towards global trade, particularly between the major trading blocs of the U.S., European Union, and China. The economic calendar is quiet today, but the earnings season continues with numbers from the likes of McDonald's, Beyond Meat, and Tilray expected later in the session. Oil prices also surged today with the Pfizer news coupled with Biden's victory in the U.S. presidential race, buoying risk appetites as traders look for a larger COVID relief package, offsetting worries about the impact on demand from a worsening pandemic. U.S. crude futures traded 8.7% higher at $40.38 a barrel, while the international benchmark Brent rose 8% to $42.59, recovering after losing 4% on Friday. Gold futures fell 2.1% to $19.10, but remained on course for its biggest weekly gain since July, while the Euro USD traded 0.1% higher at 118.85. We are exactly 1 minute ahead of the U.S. opening, guys. We're going to ring the bell together, and then for the ones of you that asked the question, what is happening with Donald Trump now? When will Donald Trump leave the White House? How will that transition go? Remember, Donald Trump stated a while ago, he is not looking to lose the elections. He is not looking to leave the White House. He filed 3 big lawsuits, at least, contesting the vote count. Now, we might see something that we never seen in the history before. The former U.S. president might be escorted out by the army. But more details in the article that I'm talking about. There we go. This is the article that I'm talking about. I'm really adamant in ringing the bell together, guys, for the U.S. market opening under the new president on this lovely Monday. Now, the article says, how and when will Donald Trump leave the office? I know a lot of people don't like Donald Trump, and a lot of people are wondering the same thing. The United States has a long history of peaceful transfers of power that is likely to continue despite President Donald Trump's attacks on the legitimacy of the election result, national security experts said. Here's what to expect in weeks and months to come. Does Donald Trump face a deadline to leave the office? The answer is yes. The U.S. presidential election is not formally over. Electors, party loyalists, who typically pledge to support the candidate who gets the most votes in their Senate, will convene on December 14 to formally cast their votes. The newly seated Congress accepts the results from the Electoral College on the 6th of January. If Biden wins the Electoral College vote, as expected, he will be sworn in at noon on January 20th, 2020, a date set in the Constitution. The second question is, can Biden transition into power over Trump's objections? The answer is yes. Trump has only so much power to slow Biden's transition. A law called the Presidential Transition Act of 1963 makes career civil servants vital to the transfer of power. They face deadlines for providing data and access to incoming officials. Right. Under the law, the transition process will shift into high gear once a federal agency called the U.S. General Services Administration, or the GSA, which manages federal buildings, names an apparent winner of the election. At that point, the incoming president's team can obtain briefing books, tap into funds, and send representatives in to visit government agencies. We are exactly 15 seconds away from the U.S. market opening, guys. I'm looking forward to ring the bell with you for the first time this week under a new American president. What an exciting day. We are exactly 5 seconds ahead of the U.S. market openings in 3, 2, 1, and welcome to the U.S. market opening, everyone. Happy Monday, people. This is it. Very interesting article, guys. If you have more questions, about this article or regarding the former President Donald Trump leaving the White House, feel free to type it in the comments, guys. I will prepare a special article for this and try and answer all your questions. Now, let's see if the charts on investing.com have recovered. They've been down most of the day, guys, for service. Let me see if I can get the charts on the screen 1 minute after the US opening. There we go. Let's hope the charts work. Now, I was telling you about the fantastic rally that oil futures had today, and I think now the charts are clearer than ever. Remember, guys, this morning the markets opened somewhere there around the 38.12. Oil is currently trading at 41.02, over $2 gain for crude oil futures today. Euro USD, guys, is currently trading at 119.04. Very, very little movement today for the euro. We see a few green candlesticks. We see about 3 green candlesticks. We see a red candlestick at the US markets open. Let's see what is going to happen. The cable, guys, the pound versus the US dollar, currently trading at 131.79. Again, fairly decent rally today, although the markets were quite relaxed today. We saw big swings. I'm going to get to the next pair in just a minute. So far, the pound today performed well, I'd say. Still very, very peaky on going forward, on pushing higher. Negative market opening for the pound today. Look at USD JPY, guys. How about this? What do you say about this? USD JPY currently trading at 104.96. What a rally. What a rally, guys. This is what I was telling you about. What a swing. Will the US dollar push even higher? This is the question. But swings like this, guys, can only be seen once every year, I think. Once a year or twice a year, there is an event that causes such a movement in such a short time. The Aussie dollar, although it advanced a bit today, we see a negative market opening for the Aussie dollar, currently trading at 0.7325 against the US dollar. Who knows? Maybe we're going to see a bit of a pullback. Maybe the markets will come down and test the 0.7266 level as the previous low, or somewhere around the 0.7285. Yes, somewhere in that region. USD CAD currently trading at 129.40 from what we see on the charts. Again, the charts seem to be a bit stuck today. 129.42, sorry. 129.42 after a massive drop today. We see a green candlestick after the US markets opening. A bit of buying power on the markets, a bit of positivity for the USD CAD. The S&P 500 and the Dow Jones, guys, the benchmarks of the American economy, which again, oh my God, the charts are so difficult. Right, bear with me for a second. I'm just going to switch to different charts. Oh no, there we go. They recovered. Dow Jones opened sharply higher. Now trading at 29,860.55. What a gap. What an amazing gap, guys. Remember, we're on a 60-minute chart. So every green or red candlestick you see represents 60 minutes. The movement you see lower, all those green candlesticks, all those red candlesticks, they only represent one trading session. Check out the huge gap created at the markets opening today. Let's have a quick look at the S&P 500. Again, very slow charts today. What is happening with the markets, guys? Bear with me for a second. Let me see if I can get the S&P 500 here. S&P 500. Here we go. No, they don't want to show me the S&P 500. Okay, maybe it's called SPX on this platform. SPX. Here we go. S&P 500 futures. They won't allow me. They won't allow me to see it here because I didn't open an account with them. What is going on with the charts, guys? What is going on with the charts today? Very bad. Very bad for the charts. The dollar index currently trading at 92.27. Again, I can't see the chart. Bear with me for a second. Let me see if I can persuade these charts. Show me the US dollar index. There we go. No, again, they will not allow me to see these ones. Wow, what a day. I'm very sorry I cannot show you all the symbols, guys. We're looking at gold, which took a massive plunge today. We can see gold currently trading at 1877, guys, and dropping. Check out that huge selling power that we see, that selling volume. That's what you see at the bottom of the chart. That's what those red lines are representing. Huge selling volume on the US dollar, on gold futures. Sorry. Now, let's see if we can see silver futures. Hopefully, we're going to be able to see the silver futures. There we go. Silver futures took a dive today as well. Currently trading at 24.33. A lot of selling power again. A lot of selling volume on the market. A green candlestick has just opened after the US markets opening. Let's hope, we're going to have a bit of a correction on the markets, as a lot of traders got caught on the wrong side of the trade today, guys. Let's see if the charts recovered on investing. No. It's actually one of the very first times when this happens to me, guys. I've been using the charts of investing.com for the last 10 years, and it's the actual first time when the charts get stuck for such a long time. Let's have a look at Bitcoin, guys. Let's see how Bitcoin moved today. There we go. Bitcoin versus the US dollar. Currently, Bitcoin is trading at $15,404. It plunged a bit today as well. If you look at the bottom, you can see that that selling volume, down there. Now, apparently, it's settled. It settled around the 15,400. We see a green candlestick opening. Hopefully, we're going to see Bitcoin pushing higher. By the looks of it, Bitcoin might enter some sort of a ranging market. The first take profit, very likely for traders with long positions, will be at $15,807. Okay. Again, Bitcoin is currently trading at $13,390 as things stand right now. Let's see what's going to happen later on. Now, guys, very difficult to work today with faulty charts. Bear with me for a second. I might have another solution. There we go. Okay. AUD USD already checked. USD JPY checked. USD CHF. There we go. We're looking at the US dollar. This is the USD JPY chart. We can see the amazing rally that the US dollar had today against the Japanese yen, but the US dollar did not have the same rally against the Swiss franc today. Okay, so wait for the markets to react. And again, another example why you should not keep all the eggs in one basket. And I keep mentioning this every time I have the chance. A lot of traders, a lot of people like to trade one currency pair or two currency pairs, where there you go. What would have happened if you would have traded long USD CHF today? How much profit would have you made? And looking at USD JPY, trading it as a long position again, how much profit you would have made? This says it all, guys. Don't keep all the eggs in one basket. We don't know which currency will react and how much will that currency jump, up or down. Right, there we go. Silver futures, as things stand right now, are pointing sharply lower. We're looking at the Hong Kong index, Hong Kong 50, which done really well today. The Nikkei 225, again, done really well today. We can see trading at its highs, and probably after midnight, guys, it will trade even higher. We're looking at NDX, which is dropping. It's going ahead of its range. We're looking at the RSI at the bottom of the chart, still pointing downwards. So there's still a lot of selling power on the market. We might see the NDX 100 going even lower. Now we're looking at Stocks 50, how they performed today. Very good rally for the Euro Stocks 50. Just ahead of the US market opening. They started calming down, but great performance. Everything moved upwards today apart from gold, guys. Gold and silver. Great performance of the markets. WS30. What's happening with this one? Again, it's getting ready for the slingshot effect that I was telling you about. The RSI way in the overbought levels. One last look at US oil and Bitcoin. US oil is, again, apparently is getting ready for another rally. It settled outside the range. RSI pointing upwards, still in the overbought section, but still pointing upwards. Let's see what's going to happen. And once again, let's have a quick look at the Bitcoin, which is currently trading at 15,661.49. Right, this is what is happening with the markets today, guys. Let's have a quick look at some trading signals. Let's see what analysts at investing.com think about commodities today. We're looking at the strong sell on gold and silver, guys, on 4 and 3 time frames. Copper, strong buy position on all 4 time frames. Crude oil WTI and Brent oil futures. Strong buy position on all 4 time frames. Great potential for the upside for oil and copper today. US wheat, strong sell on 3 of the time frames. Sell on the daily chart. Okay. This is what is happening. Breaking news coming in. Wall Street soars at the opening, lifted by vaccine news. Dow up 1,550 points, guys. Excellent market opening today, this morning, and excellent market opening this afternoon. Right. This was it from my side. Remember, guys, tomorrow morning, we're launching a new talk show called Show Me the Money, which will start at 10:30 GMT plus 2. Join me tomorrow morning for the European markets opening and stay with me tomorrow morning for Show Me the Money, the first edition. And you can win tremendous prizes. All you have to do is be online, follow us on Twitch, on Facebook, on YouTube. Follow us live, answer a few live questions, and you get the opportunity to win fantastic prizes. This was it from my side today, guys. I'm sorry the charts weren't on our side today, but I did my best considering the circumstances. Join me tomorrow morning at the European markets opening, and let's see what's going to happen. Until then, remember to trade responsibly and may all your trades be in the money.